surely there's got to be some shit that's out there, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be some other living organisms or like other beings that are out there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering though, are they here already?
Yeah, they've been here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. This is what I think. Here's my theory on the whole thing.
Yeah.
So the universe is 13.8 billion years old.
Okay.
So 13.8 billion years old is when the universe went, wing, did its thing. Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and humans have been around for 200,000 years.
Okay.
So Earth sort of popped on the scene in the last 2/3 of the universe being around, right?
Yeah.
So we're late to the party. You know what I mean? We're actually quite late to the
Last
party.
of the party.
We're pretty much last.
We're drinking the last of the beers.
Pretty much. So you got to think of that. Okay, that time frame's massive. So here's Earth. So you got to think about what happened here and the creatures, aliens, the life forces, the beings that have started here, and then you think about how far they've come to where we are. So their technology is out. You know,
Crazy.
it's so far beyond anything that we can comprehend. So they've worked out how to travel light years at the speed of light. They've worked it out. And they've worked it out how to travel from there to here, to there, to there, to there, all around the universe.
Like
that, without blowing up and dying. So they've worked that part out, obviously. So they've been coming, groups of aliens, they've been going around the universe, looking at all sorts of things, taking data on it. And Earth is just one of those planets that they've taken data on. And so they've been stopping by, checking us out. Okay, great, reporting back, and then they're just watching us grow, and all these other planets all around the universe just watching these
I
little
wonder what they
things grow,
think of us. They're probably like,
well,
what?
yeah, exactly. And so they're watching us, and there's there's accounts that go back thousands and thousands of years, these drawings in caves of humans drawing what they see, and the alien type figures, these alien ships coming down, and as they draw all these things, and you look at things like the pyramids, and you look at things like Stonehenge, which I've been to, real spiritual place. You look at Rapa Nui, the island, with those amazing statues. How did these things come about?
Yeah.
How did they get there? How did they move? What kind of technology was around back then to move these ginormous things?
What?
I mean, Stonehenge was moved, I think it was like 300 miles. They had to move those stones from there to there. How is it even possible?
Come on.
Yeah, how's it even possible? So I thought I've spent some time thinking about this shit. Yeah, because I really love the idea of that's what's been happening, and I just think about it all the time and I've kind of come to that conclusion by thinking about it, by reading stuff and watching stuff and just trying to be open-minded about the whole thing. And then thinking about, people go, why haven't aliens kind of gone, ta-da, here we are?
Yeah.
And my reason is because they're freaked the fuck out by us because we're so behind.
Yeah.
And look, and they're watching us, looking at the way that we treat each other, the way we treated our planet. I mean, we're using fossil fuels, and fossil fuels is killing us and killing the planet, and they're just kind of going, oh my God,
What are these idiots up to?
What are these idiots up to? Pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're not going to show ourselves now because, number one, they're really hostile.
Yeah.
And they've got a bunch of nukes and weapons that they'll just go, you know what I mean? China, America, Russia will just lose their shit. We're not ready. We are not progressed enough and open-minded enough to be ready for that alien experience.
Yeah.
And that's why they're sneaking around and sucking people up and doing experiments on them, sucking people up and taking the sperm and eggs out of them and making alien babies, human babies and shit like that. And because we're just not ready for that shit.
Yeah.
And I hope that I'm the type of person that'll be ready for that shit. I'm like,
Take me.
Well, not take me, but but if you revealed yourself, I'd lose my shit. But I'd be, I guess, I'd want to be able to go, hey, there is a beautiful part of the human being, the human nature, and there's a spiritual side and a manakitanga giving and I'd like to think that the aliens are looking at us now and can kind of hopefully there's some hope around it. Yeah.
Okay, so you are now Earth's official alien tour guide. Okay.
Look, I'm not. Yeah.
So where's the spot? Like, where's that magic spot that you take them and go? Okay, so this is.
It's here in Aotearoa.
Okay.
It has
of course,
to be. It has to be here because we'd do the porphyry. It'll be an incredible porphyry. It'll be one of those amazing experiences. You know, we'd have to welcome them onto a marae. We have to choose a marae now. What would that be? But that would be a conversation that we'd have with all the iwi and everybody in Aotearoa. We need to choose a point.
Yeah.
At the top of my head, I'd probably say, I don't know, where would that be? Where would we say, if there was okay, we've made contact with aliens, they're right there, they want to come down and talk to us, they want to interact with us. So we'll be, okay, just give us a week, because we need to discuss this amongst ourselves. Tie some shit up. And work out, okay, we need some sort of protocol around that.
Yeah.
And I'd say it would be like, well, let's take it back to the ancient ways,
yeah.
which is the porphyry and the welcoming and the widow and the challenge and everything that happens in that moment.
Yeah.
And where would that be? Would it be in the South Island, Te Waiponamu, or would it be in the North Island, Te Maui? We've got to work out where would that be. And so that was the discussion around that, and then it would be this amazing moment of, okay, we've set the date, let them know, okay, this is the date, this is where we're going to do this.
Yeah.
And then just pooh, and just wow, what an experience that would be. Because because at the end of the day, we know that they have the upper hand over everything.
Well, they can probably just do one thing.
Exactly. They can travel the speed of light. They can do it. So imagine their technology, all the stuff that they could have wiped us out hundreds of thousands of years ago. But
yeah, true that.
So they're not hostile. They're not, like us humans. We have that kind of warfare mentality. They are probably really inquisitive, really intelligent, really beautiful beings who have a knowledge of the universe that is so far beyond what we can comprehend. They travel around the universe, collecting all this information, all this data, looking at all these different beautiful life forces and planets and solar systems, so they have so much intellect and so much knowledge that when they come here, we need to just be this
yeah.
Okay,
whatever you want.
What, just...
Do you like seafood? Yeah. Fish and chips. Lots of fish and chips. Would you like honey?
Because the Māori name for alien, it's probably a few, but the one I know is manene. Manene, yeah.
Okay.
So which is like alien. Manene. So manene, no mai haere mai, you're welcome here in Aotearoa. That's what I say. Yeah.
So if aliens are here, and they probably already are, do you think that they could possibly be hiding in some kind of human shell? And if so, who do you think is an alien that we've got amongst us? Lord.
Yeah. When Lord popped on the scene, when I first heard some of his stuff through George FM,
you're like, alien?
And I went and had a look, and I'm like, she has alien qualities.
She has alien qualities.
And that's in a positive and most beautiful way if she's watching this, because she's incredible. But her whole thing is just, she's like another being, another world being.
For sure, yeah.
She does, and so her, and I'm like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But she's probably not an alien. But I'm just saying.
But you could be. You never know.
Yeah, I mean they're here, and I mean you got to be so open-minded to that stuff. You can't just sit and go, no, they're not here. It's like they're here. They have been for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, and you just got to roll with that. Yeah. And then you got to think that they're good, and they're here just to observe and be part of the fabric of Earth and our dimension, and they're here just to report back, and to keep an eye on things, really.